What is up, Rams House? Welcome back into a brand new video. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and chatting some Rams with me today. Always a blessing to be able to do this for you guys. And today I'm going to tell you why the LA Rams are going to sweep the 49ers in the 2022 NFL season. And if you're a Rams fan like me, that is just music to your ears. Because frankly, we've been dominated by the 49ers over the last few years. But I'm going to tell you why that's all going to change in the 2022 NFL season. Now I can already hear all the 49ers fans saying, "What do you mean we won 6-0 versus you? Kyle Shanahan is Sean McVay's daddy. We own you. Debo dominates you." Yeah. I can already hear that in the comments. I truly do believe if you guys stick around, you're gonna at least see some of the reasoning why I believe this, because I've got some really strong reasons for you. I think at worst we are going to split with them, but we're definitely not going to be swept by the 49ers this year. But hey, while you're in here, if you could drop a like for me, I'd really appreciate it. Let's try to get this video to 100 likes. The more likes it gets, the more it gets pushed out to more NFL fans like you, and it just helps my channel grow. So if you could do that real quick, I genuinely appreciate it. Now that is all aside, let's get in the video. So if you guys have been watching my channel all off season, you know I'm excited and I'm hyped out of my mind about Bobby Wagner. I think with just Bobby Wagner in particular, we will see the biggest difference when playing the 49ers. If you guys need a refresher on what it's like to play the 49ers, at least in years past, they love to be physical, they love to grind out possessions, they love to do all sorts of tunnel screens, different types of runs inside and out. They are a team that always has the directive of hogging the ball and just stealing time of possession. And the way they've played us over the last few years has been attacking our linebackers. That was really the weakness of our team over the last couple of years. They love to target specifically guys like Troy Reeder or Travin Howard, which again, I'm proud of how far they made it. They're only expected to be special teamers, but at the end of the day, they are not a Hall of Fame Pro Bowl linebacker. They are not a strength of our team. And honestly, they aren't gifted athletically. The 49ers could always be more physical. I mean, you see tackles broken left and right. So they would stress our linebackers not only physically, just from the standpoint of being more physical, coming right at you, running downhill at you, but also mentally. With all the eye candy and different types of screens, it would just stress our linebackers, and you would really see it time and time again. Like, our linebackers were just not good enough to be able to play a team like the 49ers well on the defensive side of the ball. Well, this will all change with Bobby Wagner. First off, he has the most tackles in the NFL with 1,383, so he's always around the football, always around action, always getting involved on every play, and he has one of the best career missed tackle rates at 5.9%. If you guys don't know what that means that most of the times when he's going in to attempt a tackle, he's going to make it, he rarely misses it, which is really the polar opposite of what we've seen with the Rams when we play the 49ers, specifically in that linebacker core. He only missed 14 tackles on 184 attempts last year, which if you do the math, that gave him a career high of 170 tackles. And if you average that number out, that means he barely even misses one tackle a game. So that's going to be a huge improvement in and of itself. And on top of all of that, he is known of being one of the best run stuffers in the league, which once again, 49ers love to run the football, pound the ball, absolutely dominate time possession. So with Bobby Wagner on here, I'm not saying he's going to be able to play every position on the field and all the Rams players just automatically have better tackle chances and all this and that. But Rams fans are going to be able to notice the presence of Bobby Wagner and what he's going to bring to the team and what he does at a Hall of Fame level. And I think we're going to really be blown away at what he can do. Another reason why I think we're going to sweep the 49ers is Trey Lance. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that Trey Lance down the line is going to be an elite quarterback who is going to be a nightmare for defenses. Just his build and his potential and what he does well on the field is really scary. But guys, he barely started any college games, and he's only started 2 NFL games. I don't care about the potential of any rookie quarterback, how high that potential is. Really, getting your feet wet in the NFL is going to be an adjustment period, and it's going to take a little bit of time, whether you have experience in college or not. I think with him not having a ton of college experience games, obviously he did play a good amount, but it still wasn't as much as you would like to see. And again, only starting 2 games in the NFL, he's going to be in that adjustment period, and he's going to play the Rams 2 times in his first 8 games, which is really when rookie quarterbacks are trying to adjust to the NFL. I mean, that's hard for any rookie quarterback, no matter how much potential they have. I think playing us 2 times in the first 8 weeks, combined with the little experience that he has, I think is really going to benefit the Rams, and we're going to be able to do some things with the big pieces that we have to be able to beat him. I'm not saying he's just going to be absolutely trash. I know that we're going to see some flash plays out of him, but just looking at it from a general lens, I think that we're going to have the advantage just because of that lack of experience in the adjustment period. Another reason why I have the Rams sweeping the 49ers is just on paper we have the better running game. If you guys forgot, Cam Akers tore his Achilles was back before training camp last season. He missed most of the season, came back in the playoffs, really wasn't himself because he came back a little bit too soon. He wasn't all the way healthy. But if Cam Akers can be what we were seeing in his rookie year when he was getting those snaps, he's going to provide another dimension to this offense, and you're not just going to have to play the pass versus us anymore, because I think that we're going to have a much better running game. And in turn, with the passing game, you get down the field a lot quicker, so you don't have as much time in possession. If you can run it a little bit more effectively, and you can really rely on your running game too, it's going to help you dominate the time possession as opposed to the 49ers. So again, we haven't seen the running game yet, but on paper, it's looking better than it was last season, just with Cam Akers being more healthy. And then, we'll see what Darrell Henderson and Kyren Williams do. I think that Kyren Williams has a bright future. We'll see how many snaps he gets too. A huge reason why I think we're going to sweep the 49ers is just because we're a more complete team overall. Anytime a team's more complete, it gives you a better chance to win, obviously. I know the Rams lost some key pieces, one being Sebastian Joseph-Day, another being Robert Woods, another being Von Miller. We lost some pieces along the offensive line too, but I really think the additions we made over the offseason really outweighs the losses, because not only did we get better at places that we just really haven't been too good at or haven't had certain elements at, but we've been able to replace some of those guys with quality starters. I mean, Bobby Wagner, adding a Hall of Famer to your weakest point on the defense, that many teams attack, is going to be huge. And then you add Allen Robinson, who's really going to diversify this wide receiver core, bring something that the Rams haven't had under the Sean McVay era. I honestly think he's going to have a monster year. And then you add Troy Hill in there, who is a guy who's just always around the football. He gets pick sixes, he gets fumble returns. This guy can do some great things on the defensive side, and we saw that in 2020. But overall, I believe, and many other Rams fans believe, that we got even better over the offseason, which is scary to think of. The reason that doesn't get talked about enough on why we'll beat the 49ers is that we've proven we can beat them in that NFC Championship game. You guys don't know how much of a confidence boost that is, not only to the coaching staff, but to the players. We got the monkey off our back after losing 6 straight to them. The morale was down, but actually proving we can beat them, and also proving we can beat them on one of the biggest stages and go to the Super Bowl, that is going to give the whole team a confidence boost and be like, okay, we got this, we can beat this team. I also think Stafford in his second year is just going to be even scarier. I mean, the guy won a Super Bowl, won his division, 4-0 in the playoffs. Had an amazing chemistry with Cooper Kupp. I mean, this guy did it all in his first season, but obviously there were some ups and downs in the season. I think another year of continuity with your team, just knowing the system, knowing the way we do things, that's really going to benefit Matthew Stafford. Also, the second year of Raheem Morris is really going to help, because I think, Rams fans, including myself, were scrutinizing him, especially in that first half of the season, but he really turned it around second half of the season and into the playoffs. He knows the 49ers better now. He knows how to play them better. We beat them in the championship game, so I think that's really going to help. Just adding another year for him, but also adding another year for a defensive coordinator to stay in our defense. You guys don't know, we got poached so many times with our defensive coordinators. It'll be nice to have some continuity in that group. And my last reason is just Debo has voiced his opinion on how he doesn't want as many touches at that running back position, which is really where he's hurt us a lot of the times. So I think taking away reps from him at that position where he did hurt us is only going to help benefit us. Not saying that Debo's not going to do good, or not saying that they're not going to find ways to get the ball to him, because they are quick passes, tunnel screens, all this and that. He's still going to be involved. But man, he really hurt us on the ground game, and being that he made that business decision where he's asking not to be in the running back position as much, it's going to help the Rams out. But let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you so much for stopping in, and if you made it to this point in the video, let me know down in the comments I made it, because I know this is a longer video, so I appreciate everybody who makes it all the way to the end of the video. So let me know down below. I'll give you a heart and reply to your comment. This has been such a fun video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to hit the like button. Let's try to get 100 likes, and as you guys know, horns up and God bless.